you guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I am just going to be sharing with you my little mini haul from Walmart. I've got my Walmart bag right here, and I will at the end tell you how much all of this costs because I did save the receipt. So let's just get into it. I always do, like, I guess, I don't know, mini hauls just because, like, I can't really afford to go and actually buy, like, drop money on a ton of stuff, especially stuff I don't necessarily need. So I usually take advantage of times when I actually do need stuff, or I buy products that I know I'm going to need soon. So one example is makeup removing wipes. I love these things for well, for swatching, because I can easily wipe stuff off, but that's kind of like a secondary use. I love using them just for the nights when I get home late from work, like after a wedding or something, and I get home and it's already midnight or something and I'm just really tired and I don't really feel like doing my whole nightly routine, but I can just take my makeup off with these wipes. And I found this like special value pack at Walmart today, and it was like a lot cheaper than, so like an individual package has 25 wipes, and this obviously has 2 packages, so it's got 50 wipes. And the 25 wipe package was like $10, and this one was $16.97, so $17. So you're saving a little bit of money there. So that's why I picked this up, because I will definitely eventually go through these, and I like that it's not just a jumbo size, like it's actually 2 individual packages instead of a jumbo size one, because I want to be able to open them as I need them and keep, like, you know what I mean? Like, they dry out a little bit sometimes if you're opening them and closing them all the time. So I like that they just actually put 2 in here instead of putting one giant one. So yeah, that's the first thing. That's like the only skincare that I sort of, I mean, it's not really skincare, it's just makeup wipes, but you know what I mean. Skincare type product that I got, and the rest is makeup. So the first thing I picked up was just a CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this before. It's pretty, like, one of their best-selling mascaras from CoverGirl or whatever. And I used to love this. Like, it was like my go-to mascara for years and years and years. And then I switched to the Too Faced Better Than Sex because I got a sample of it and I loved it even more. But for the price, like, this is way, way more affordable. This is, I got it today at Walmart on sale for $7.97. It's usually $1 more than that at Walmart, so $8.97. These are all in Canadian dollars again. But yeah, and then the Better Than Sex is like $35 or something, so it's insanely a lot more expensive. So I started thinking about it and thinking whether it was worthwhile to continue to purchase the Better Than Sex mascara, because it's just like, this probably has less product in it. I should have kept a, I wonder if I can check on that. Let me see if I can check on the other one and see if it says how much is in here. So this has 0.27 ounces, and this, oh wow, this actually has a lot more product in it than this. This said, well, it claims to. This one has 0.44 fluid ounces in there, you can see on the package, and this Better Than Sex one only has 0.27. I don't know if it'll zoom in and focus enough that you can actually read that, but just take my word for it, or if you have the mascara, you can check it yourself at home. But it does say that on the very bottom. I'm surprised. I honestly thought this would have more product than this in it, just because of the price point and everything. So I think I might, like, convert back to being a drugstore mascara girl, because, like, I already spend, you know, money on more expensive, like, eyeshadows and things like that. So I don't want to, like, spend high-end dollars on every aspect of my makeup routine. It's just, like, gonna be insane. So I'll use up this, obviously, to finish it up, and then I'm gonna switch back to this and see how it works, because it's been years since I've tried it, and hopefully I still like it. And then I'm just gonna grab this here. So next I got some highlighting products. And the reason for that is I actually don't own a single highlighter. Like, I have some that are in, like, kind of like Christmas sets that have, like, a blush and a highlighter and whatever, but I tend not to reach for those. I prefer, like, a dedicated highlighter. And so what I have been using right now for a highlighter is this little Sally Girl single eyeshadow. And let's see if it'll focus. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. Maybe not. Anyway, it's in the shade Champagne. And I'll just swatch it for you to show you guys what it looks like. It's not meant as a highlighter. It's supposed to be an eyeshadow. But I've been using it as a highlighter because I don't have a highlighter. So that's kind of what it looks like. So it's just kind of like a champagne, like a reflective champagne-y thing, but it's very, very subtle and stuff. And that's kind of been my like highlighter, but I wanted to get a dedicated highlighter because firstly, this isn't meant for that. So it's not like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not giving me enough like impact. And also when I try and use like a powder brush in this, it's like so tiny that like my brush like takes up like the entire pan and I can't really get a full coverage on my brush with it. So I picked up a couple of highlighters today. Again, this is something that's relatively new to me. Like I'm not big into highlighters. I never used to wear highlighters until, you know, recently I decided to give it a shot because everyone loves using them and stuff. And I thought, okay, that'd be nice to try. But I don't own any and I didn't want to go and buy an expensive one. I had my eye on the Too Faced one because it was so pretty and the packaging like really was so beautiful. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that one. But it was $45 and I'm like, screw that. I'm not paying $45 for something that's so subtle. And it's such a subtle aspect of your look. Like I feel like you don't need to go high end with it, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. So I got a couple different ones. The first one is from Hard Candy. It's a face palette with 3 different highlighting shades. The dark one will probably be too dark for a highlighter. I'll probably need to use it as a blush or something. I don't know. This was $9.98 and I've used Hard Candy in the past, like their eyeshadows and stuff, and I really didn't like them because I found that they were really sheer and just like, they were just like a glittery sheer thing. But then when I was thinking about highlighters, I was like, well, that's kind of the point of highlighters, so maybe I should give the brand a try. So I'm going to open it up right now for you guys and do some swatches because I don't know, maybe you'll be interested in seeing what they look like. I know I am. Is it taped together? Oh, it might be taped together because it's brand new. Let me just take that off. And I liked that it came with a brush because I don't actually like the brush that I currently use, which is this one, because this is more of like a tapered brush that I use for like contouring and like blush and stuff, and I don't really like using it for a highlighter brush. I actually ordered a better highlighter brush from Sephora, but in the meantime, I have this little one from Hard Candy that'll be fine for now. It's obviously probably not ideal, and it's probably really crappy quality, but it's still probably better than the other brush that I've been using. It's just a little more precise, right? So I just opened this guy up. So that's what it looks like. There's a bit of dab of glue there where the brush was. I'm gonna have to clean that off. But I love the marbled kind of look to it. It really looks cute. And they had a few different ones there. This was like more of a cool tone one, and I do wear a lot of cool tone looks, and I feel like when I put like this kind of more warm tone highlight with a cool tone look, it's kind of weird looking. So I kind of wanted to have a cool tone highlighter. So let me just swatch them for you. I'm going to start with the like lightest and go to the darkest. Just using my finger. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is the lightest one. I mean, it is highlighter, so it's meant to be subtle, and that's kind of the way I like to wear my highlighter, like kind of subtle. The medium one is really close to my skin tone, so you almost can't see it. You can sort of see it when I like twist my hand like that. You can see the lightest one is here, and then the middle one is here. So the lightest, middle, and now let's go in with the dark one. Dark one maybe won't be too dark for me, I don't know. It looks very pink though, so we'll see. Oh yeah, it's very pink. So I probably wouldn't use that as a highlight. It's not going to be highlighting on my skin. But it would be nice as a blush. Like I actually quite like it as like a blush color. It would look really cute, I think. So I'm so far like just swatching this, it looks good enough for me. I mean, like I said, highlights are not my favorite part of my makeup routine or anything. I feel like they're just a little extra. But since I was kind of unsure about how the Hard Candy ones would perform, and also the fact that they are a little bit more cool tone, and so is this one, I guess, but not as much so. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Bar. And I love this idea of having it in a bar shape because my contour that I use is actually also in a bar shape. I actually made this one as like a Franken shadow by taking a bunch of blushes and matte brown eyeshadows that were kind of on their own. I didn't really use them. Like the bronzers were a little too bronzy, like a little too orange for my skin tone. And I mixed them together and made it into this matte brown that I used to contour with. And I just pressed it into this Physicians Formula case. But it was like a Franken shadow. But this is what I use for my contouring. And I love the fact that it's in like a bar shape because it's really easy to get stuff on my brush with it, you know? So I liked that aspect of the highlighting one as well. And I loved, again, the like way it's marbled. I'll open it up so you can see it better. And I've heard that Wet n Wild has a pretty good highlighting formula. Like I've sort of listened to some other YouTubers talk about highlighters and stuff, and I always kind of knew that like a high-end highlighter was like out of the question for me because I would never be able to justify spending that amount of money on something that literally just dusts on your cheeks. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just can't. It just seems ridiculous to pay $45 for a highlighter. That seems insane to me, but some people do it, so who knows. Yeah, I'm just peeling off the sticker because it's brand new, just so I can open it for you guys. So this one came in 4 different colors. They were kind of like themed around like the elements. So there was water, fire, earth, and wind, I think. So the one I got is, does it say on here? It said on the display, oh, it's air. It says on the sticker. Before I take it off, I'll show you because it's gonna come off. Air. So it was a more pink toned one. I think the earth one was a little more champagne-y, yellowy color. Fire was a little more bronzy, and then water was like blue. I don't know who would wear a blue highlighter. So if that's something you're into, like, I'd love to see a look with a blue highlighter. I feel like that would look terrible, but that's just me. I just think unless you're trying to look like an alien, like that's not really gonna work on anybody, but what do I know? Okay, so I just took the sticker off. I'm gonna open it. It opens sideways. And, oh, that is so cool. I never noticed this. I never noticed this when it was closed, but it's actually got all the astrological signs like imprinted onto it. Isn't that cool? I love that. That's such a neat little detail. Like I never noticed that they took the time to do that. That's cool. Yeah, I love the marbled look. It just makes me like inspired to use it more, I think. And it's got like a nice mix of colors in there. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let me swatch this one. I've already wiped off kind of most of the hard candy one. This one's the dark one. You can still kind of see, but it's basically off. So I'm just gonna swatch this one as well with my finger. Ugh, it hurts me to ruin it, sort of. That's what it looks like on my finger, and let's swatch it. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. Yeah, I love that. So if I like this, I might go back and I was debating between getting this one and like the earth one, which was like a little less pink. So maybe I'll go back and get the other one as well, but look how cool that is. So this one was $8.77, I believe. Yes, $8.77 for this guy. So I got that just because I wasn't sure how the hard candy one was going to be, and I really like it. I think it's going to be a really good highlighter. And that's really all the highlighters I'm going to need now and I'm still going to try and work on this guy, even though it's not really a highlighter. I'm going to try and keep using it because I kind of want to just like pan it because it's so little and it would be nice to declutter it. Okay, so that's that. And then now the last 2 things that I bought at Walmart. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. A lot of the reason I was drawn to these at all, like I wasn't looking for lip products at all. I was not interested in lip products, wasn't even glancing at them until I saw the packaging on these guys. How cute is that packaging? Like, let's see if I'll get it to focus. Ugh, my camera annoys the crap out of me when it doesn't focus. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, how cute that is. It's like tropical and pretty, and they were on for 2 for $14, which is a little bit cheaper than getting one individually. So I got 2 different shades, and they all had different packaging, but they were all like the same kind of, come on. Anyway, you get the gist. The same kind of like cool tropical kind of packaging. So these are the 2 that I got. They're more of like, well, this one's obviously a nude, and then this one's like kind of a basic pinky kind of color, like a corally dark kind of pink. But they had lots of other colors there too. They were just a little more out of my comfort zone. They were a little brighter. There was like a bright red, a hot pink, and like I already have a bright red lipstick that I would like to use first, and I never really I don't reach for bright red or like hot pink or anything like that a lot. I'm more of a nude lip kind of girl, so I knew that I would get more use out of these colors. So I'm gonna open them up so that I can show you the actual stick. You can kind of see it in the top, but like, and I love how this packaging, it almost feels like a thick cardboard. Like it's matte, and like, oh, it's just so pretty. I just love it. So did I need lip stuff? No. Did I buy it anyway? Yes. But I feel okay about it because it was Walmart and it wasn't that expensive, and at least this color for sure, I know I'll get use out of it because I love a good nude. I'm hoping I like the actual color when I swatch it out, but yeah, they're super cute. So I'm gonna swatch them, well, I'm gonna roll them up for you. They basically match the color of the base here, so. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Jeff just got home, so. And then this is the other one. So just a really basic nude. Really pretty. I don't know if I'm not gonna swatch them just because I don't want to like ruin them, you know what I mean? But I will definitely point them out when I use them in a look in the future. Yeah, so that's the last of it, and that was 2 for $14, so pretty good deal there as well. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.